Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Atlantic documentary. This will most likely be the last part of my series. So, let's dive in. Now, as the Atlantic was finally breaking up due to the stress of all the waves, most of the women and children are already dead. Because the back of the ship is where the women and children stayed. And basically, the single men were right here, saloon class was right here and right here, families were right. So, single women and children, family, single men, saloon class, which is the first class. And now see, it originally was going down like this on the rock. So the women and the children were mostly dead. There was one woman on one of the masts that her husband, to save her life, tied her to the mast so, it could save her life. Sadly, the waves have beaten her so much that she sadly died. And after the wreck, her husband did look for her body and refused to leave for days until he found her body. The sad thing is he never found her body. And eventually, the ship broke off right here, and then it fell into the water. Now, in Halifax, Nova Scotia, there is a heritage museum that you could visit. So, I think it would be pretty neat if one of you guys went there, showed me, sent me a picture. I think that would be pretty cool to look at. Now, after the wreck, everybody that could be saved was saved. All the women were dead. There was one child left. This picture is of John Henley, the only child to survive from the wreck, and this picture was used for a fundraiser for him in the United States of America. Now, after the wreck, I believe every single survivor either went to a house or most of them went to a small fishing hut where some of the rescuers were. But I am not going to explain all that in this documentary. Maybe in a farther time, I will explain deeper into the Atlantic disaster and I have better equipment. And the owner's daughter kept good care of these men. It was truly heartwarming what she did for so many strangers. They even put on the oven so it would save all the heat. Now, after the wreck, they had a conversation about what they can do, and there's artifacts in the museum that you could explore, and I'd please recommend Mike Brady or Ocean Liner Designs and part-time explorer Thomas Lenski. They have inspired me to do so much and learn so much, so please go check out their channels. Thank you for joining me on this wonderful journey of a documentary. It's been wonderful. Thank you and goodbye. Have a good day. I'm doing the Collins line next too, by the way.